Gary from the Seer's Cave, and the reading today feels less like a cards of the day and more like a cards of the week ahead. So it may be that the themes that come up in the reading are more relating to this whole next week rather than simply to today. Now, the decks that I'm using are the Golden Tarot by Mary Packard. I'm also using the Ancient Italian Tarot, which is an Italian and Milanese version of the Tarot of Marseille. I'm also using the Druidcraft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Cargon, the Robin Wood Tarot, the Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley and Frida Harris, and the Golden Dawn Ritual Magic deck by Chick and Sandra Tabitha Cicero. And our first card for today is the Knight of Wands. And this has very much a feeling of reaction to it. When I very first turned this card over, that was the word that came to mind, was reacting. And it struck me that I wasn't entirely sure what we would be reacting to, but it felt like a very strong reaction, as the Knight of Wands always is. It's a very enthusiastic energy, it's a very action-based energy. So I wanted to know what it was that we would possibly be reacting to, so I drew a card to comment on that. And what we have is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this immediately made me think of financial matters, of stability, physical stability, financial stability, and of something that would require care and nurturing and careful work to ensure that it was successful. And one thing that struck me about both of these cards was that in addition to the gold colour, which I associate gold and yellow with optimism and with kind of a very confident approach, was the blue in these cards, which is to me a colour of communication. So I'm going to put the sodalite crystal there to just assist with that and to remind us that this whole situation here is going to require some communication. It's going to require us to be in contact with people and putting our point across. Now, our next card is ironically another knight, although in this deck they're called princes. And this is the Prince of Swords. And this again is another action-filled card. But this is on a mental level. This is mental cleverness, quick-wittedness, being in a position to adjust ourselves to whatever we might be dealing with. And again, the two colours of gold and blue are very, very strong within this card. Now, again, I went for a qualifier to comment on what it is that we might be having to be quick-witted about or adjust to, and what came up was the Death card. Now, I know this is a card that freaks people out, but here this feels like change. It is a card of change and transformation, and this feels like change is coming in that we are going to have to be clever enough and quick enough of mind to adjust to deal with, to cope with. Strong dominant colours here are the white, the green and the red. The green being a colour of prosperity and luck, but also healing, and the red being very, very base chakra. It's very grounded, it's very much our sort of solidity within the world. So again, we do have this sort of earthy feel, even though there are other elements such as fire and air around us. Our fifth card, which is our third major theme, is the Ace of Discs. And that is the clincher for me, because there we have again that indication now of new beginnings in the material world and a new solidity. And again, here we have the gold and we have the green. So we have this confidence and we have this kind of self-esteem and optimism, but we also have that look and that healing element with this card. So I'm just going to add some more crystals. Again, for the gold which keeps coming up, I'm going to add yellow calcite as a reminder. And for the green which keeps coming up, green aventurine, which is a stone traditionally used by shopkeepers in their tills and their cash registers to ensure abundance and luck. And now our final card isn't that interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles, which has the tagline harmonious change. So here again we have this green, this very strong earthy energy, renewing, healing, restoring, balance being the main thing I always take from the Two of Pentacles, or usually take, depends exactly how it comes up, but here this feels like balance. And once again we're very much in that area of things changing, but for the better. And we do actually have some astrological information within this card as well. We have Jupiter, which is expansion in, I'll bring the card up so you can see, in Capricorn. So again, Capricorn being an earth sign, and kind of a bit of a go-getter within the earth signs, the sort of the goat of Capricorn. So here, Jupiter, we have this idea of widening things out and expanding things, and in a sense we have had that expansion from the ace going to the two. Things, the potential in the ace suddenly becoming more apparent and of a larger nature in the two. So let's just do a quick recap and let's see what we have. We begin with the Knight of Wands, showing us reacting strongly, passionately, enthusiastically, but reacting, communicating. We have this blue colour here, communicating and really, making sure that we get in there and put our point across. And we're dealing with matters of a financial and physical nature that need care and attention, that need nurturing, hence the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which again is a quick-witted card, action card. The gold coming once again, the yellow, is very much about optimism and confidence, and we're reacting and we're adjusting here to change from the Death card. Finally, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the beginnings of solidity and a grounded feeling and prosperity perhaps, coming into the Two of Pentacles, which is balance and in this case harmonious change. So I hope you've enjoyed these cards of the day and week ahead, and that you'll let me know how these themes interact with you. Please also feel free to check out my website, www.theseerscave.webs.com, for more information about myself, my tools, and the readings that I offer. And I would like to wish everyone a really happy, blessed, peaceful, and expansive week this week, whatever you do. And as always, wish love, light, blessings, and frith to you all.